Next week, the Fed raises interest rates 50 basis points, bend over and kiss the markets goodbye, along with the economy. This thing is going to go down big and hard. S&P 500 was down only 1.85%. The Dow dropped. Let's see what the NASDAQ was down, only 2.05%. And the S&P fell as well. It was down 1.85%. If the job numbers are strong, next week, the Fed raises interest rates 50 basis points, bend over and kiss the markets goodbye, along with the economy. This thing is going to go down big and hard if they raise interest rates 50 basis points. The money junkies that need their cheap monetary methadone, they can't afford to pay for it when interest rates go up. And as interest rates go up, again, as we detail in the Trends Journal, your office building bust, all those loans that change as interest rates go up. And as office occupancy rates stay around 50% and businesses are going bust, you haven't seen anything yet. Oh, and then the debt load, it's only $31.6 trillion in the United States. You got to pay more on your debt as those interest rates go up. And when all those emerging markets that borrowed in dollars, the dollar goes up because interest rates are going up and their currency goes down, they got to pay more. The geopolitical and socioeconomic implications of this are incalculable. And we're going to start seeing more and more of them. And gold went up. Gold went up like $18. As I said, if they raise interest rates, gold may go down a little bit because the value of the dollar goes up. But when the economy crashes, gold goes up. And again, we don't give financial advice. We give you trends analysis and trend forecasts. Canada leaves the main rate unchanged. Okay, great. How about inflation? What's going on with that loony over there? No, I'm not talking about Trudeau. Not that little loony, arrogant little bastard when he locked down the country and punished the freedom fighters. Oh, yeah, not that loony. I'm talking about the Canadian currency. The dollar's now trading at a 4-month low against the dollar. So now, if the United States, if, again, they raise interest rates in 2 weeks, you're going to see currencies crashing all over the world. Again, that means all you people up in Canada got to pay more for everything that you're buying that's coming in from the United States. Italy's central bank chief rebukes ECB hawks. Ignazio Visco said in his speech in Rome yesterday that, quote, he did not appreciate statements by my colleagues about future and prolonged rate hikes. We need that cheap money. We got the biggest bureaucracy in Europe. We got to keep employing all these that make life miserable for everybody. And we need more cheap money because our debt to GDP ratio keeps climbing. It's a joke. The rates are at nothing when you have 8.5% inflation rate in Europe. And you got a deposit rate of 2.5%. Yep. So you got negative interest rates, as you do in the United States and most of the country when you put inflation into it. And just to make it clear about the interest rates, we kept saying that they're going to have to raise them. They're going to have to raise them because inflation's real. Here, this is a fact. In December 2021, the analysis was that by 2023, interest rates would reach 1.75%. And now they're talking about, as they keep going up, they may even hit 6%. The guess is 5.75 to 5 to 6. So that shows you how off they are and how we've nailed this one after another. So again, I want to make this clear. If they raise interest rates 50 points, this could be the month of March Madness, March economic madness. That's what will happen if they raise interest rates, 50 basis points. Shale boom wanes as gushers dry up. There's an article in the Wall Street Journal about the production plateau. First of all, if I was in charge, I'd say, listen, this oil belongs to the American people. You're pulling it out. You're making a lot of money. We don't sell it out of the country. We only sell it within the country. You guys are making enough money. This is our oil, our land. This land is my land. This land. Yeah, you got it? So you're pulling all these resources out. Don't send them overseas. Because now I'm telling you, oil prices are going to go up is our forecast, particularly with the Middle East meltdown, which we've been writing a lot about, and the craziness going on over there in Israel, and what they're doing, and how they're ramping up war against Iran. If that breaks out, military conflict, oil over $130 a barrel. And of course, the Ukraine war heating up. China leaders with rare bluntness accuse the U.S. of containment. This thing is heating up. We're writing about it in detail. This is very serious. Western countries led by the United States have implemented all-around containment, encirclement, and suppression of China, which has brought unprecedented severe challenges to our country. This is the president of China saying this. She or he. China minister criticizes U.S. This is this guy, Foreign Minister Qin Gang. He said, China and Russia have found a path of major country relations featuring strategic trust and good neighborness. Such ties, he said, are especially important the more unstable the world becomes. Dun, da, da, da. NATO and U.S. versus China and Russia. The winner is everybody loses. More than 80 House Democrats have signed the letter they plan to send to Biden today, urging him to use all diplomatic tools available to prevent Israel's current government from further damaging the nation's democratic institutions. I'm mentioning this because when all else fails, they take it to war. It's very important. It's very, very important.